Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses back here with another edition of the Salary Cap Report. In this video, we're going to be reconstructing our salary cap lineup, even though, once again, if you missed it in the last episode, I basically declared that I am done competing in salary cap for those pink diamond hidden gems shattered prize pieces, at least for season 3. Unfortunately, the way round 2 worked out, as you guys probably know, if you guys celebrate any holidays that fell during last week, you guys were probably pretty busy with your own obligations in your personal life. For me, like I said, I was really busy for a variety of reasons, and honestly, I think after I got Cliff Hagan, I felt pretty deflated. In season 2 when I got Brandon Jennings, and then I eventually got Mark Eaton as well as my Diamond Hidden Gems rewards for playing salary cap in season 2. I felt pretty deflated as well, but Brandon Jennings still found a spot on my salary cap team for a little bit in season 2 because he was a diamond. Pink diamonds, at least as of right now in season 3, it's pretty hard to bring them into your lineups, and I feel like unless you get a really good top tier pink diamond card who has a low salary around that 5,000 minimum threshold for a pink diamond card, you're probably not going to be bringing in a pink diamond into the salary cap. And so I don't really see any reason for me to grind it out. And I mean, at this point now I can't because I didn't hit 2,500 points in round 2, which for me is honestly fine. I still might grind some salary cap because, we have, basically 12 days left. I'm recording this video on Sunday, December, I believe it's the 28th, right? Sorry, it's the 29th. I apologize. Grinding out some snowmen, I guess technically snowballs that we can turn into snowmen. We still have 12 days left for that, and we get 3 snowballs, I apologize. 3 snowballs, which is effectively 1 amethyst snowman per win in salary cap, and I believe in showdown as well, which is not too bad. I still feel like it might be worth it to play breakout over any other game mode because you're going to win a breakout game. At least for me in salary cap this season, wins have been anything but guaranteed. You can look at my 55% win record in case you don't believe me, but maybe that's my experience. Your mileage may vary when it comes to how difficult the games are in salary cap for you. But again, I still want to play. I still enjoy playing salary cap for the most part. It's a more sweaty game mode for at least me in my experience this season, but we're going to probably still try. We are 1-0, so we are undefeated. We have not lost a game yet in salary cap in round 3, so we're basically the best in the world, which is pretty damn cool, But we are going to be updating our lineup because if you guys saw, we were at 12,600. I believe this is the lineup that I had this is I think the last lineup that I ran in salary cap in round 2, and we're going to be making changes to it today because as we discussed, and I believe as I showed you guys in our last episode of the salary cap report, we purchased some pretty interesting diamond cards, and we also got a couple of cool diamond cards from our levels 28 and 30 premium packs, which is pretty dope. One of them, Andrew Wiggins, we are going to find a place for on our team. Now, there is a lineup that I have in mind. I did mess around with the lineup off camera before I did this recording to try to save some time because I feel like my previous few salary cap report episodes have gone a little longer than I wanted them to. And so I want to try to keep this one relatively concise, especially because we do have some packs to go through as well. And if you're not sure what packs I'm talking about, it is the MT Festival Deluxe pack, along with, I think we have one more super pack. Yeah, I think this is our last super pack that we get from grinding out the agendas. As always, let me make sure that I'm recording because I don't trust myself. It's just really nice that I'm not lagging. Also, hi YouTube. Really nice that we're not lagging. I'll always take that. Not sure why we lag on the camera on certain days and then we don't lag on others, but whatever. It's a good camera day, like how you can have a good hair day. I'm having a bad hair day, that's why I have the hat on still, but it's all good. Hopefully that doesn't upset any of you guys. Let's first go through some of the other players that I bought. I believe I showed you guys that I bought Diamond Josh Hart and I got Andrew Wiggins, for example, out of that premium pack, I believe in my level 28 premium pack. We bought a couple of other cards. I got this Julius Randle this morning For 20,000 MT, he comes with one additional Hall of Fame badge, and that Hall of Fame badge is Deadeye, which is one of the main reasons why I got him. He also, I think, comes with 4 or 5 additional gold badges. I didn't look at all of them, but I know one of them is Limitless Range. So when I saw the Hall of Fame Limitless the Hall of Fame Deadeye and the gold Limitless, it made me feel like I had to add him. I don't even think he comes with any Limitless Range badge on him stock. So I think this card is worth 20k. Personally speaking. And again, the way I'm looking at it is I'm investing in these diamonds to potentially make a run in Season 4. If they raise the salary cap values, once again, if they raise that threshold past 13,500, then you're going to need to have multiple diamonds that are good that you can bring into salary cap to compete, especially if we get another season where salary cap has objectively the best rewards out of any of the game modes. I know I talk a lot of crap about how I did not like the Hidden Gems rewards in general, let alone the Pink Diamond Hidden Gems rewards that were in salary cap, but unfortunately, the other game mode rewards are worse than what we have in salary cap this season, which makes salary cap the best reward, and that's why it became, I think, the least casual salary cap has been in my team yet to date. We also added this PJ Brown card. I got him for 22k. Which is great. I saw him for 25k throughout the weekend, but he kept getting bought immediately. So I got this card on a bid snipe. I guess if you want to call PJ Brown for 22k a bid snipe. We're going to try him out and we're going to see what we think of him. Because if I don't like him, then I'll sell him later on this week. And then he's going to probably drop again in price the following week when it's, the last week of Season 3. And we get super packs for Season 3 come out in the game. Because PJ Brown is a Season 3 card, so he's going to be one of those cards that you're going to probably see for cheap next week. So we'll have to see. I have not constructed a lineup that includes PJ Brown yet. I don't even know. Is PJ Brown a 2,000 salary card? Because if he is, that's going to make things pretty interesting. Let's see. PJ Brown. Okay, so he is 2,000 salary. Julius Randle is 2,500. So I'll probably not throw PJ Brown in yet. I think if I do, I'm going to have to make another change to my lineup, which we can quickly tinker with after we open up these packs. So let's do that. Let's get into the packs right now. So here we go. Let's open up our super packs before we open up this MT Festival Deluxe. Do we have another pack that we can open just to warm things up? Yes, we have a Hidden Gems pack that we got for logging in every single day that we had to. I don't know how many Hidden Gems Shatter Prize pieces we have in those daily Hidden Gems agendas, but whatever. This is going to be another gold. They're always golds. I think I've yet to get any tier over gold for this login. Yep, and that trend will continue as we get Alondez Williams, a 71 overall Hidden Gems for logging in every day. Thanks, 2K. That's great. All right, so let's get into it. We have 3 of these super packs, as I mentioned. Let's see. It contains an 84 plus overall premium. So that is kind of cool that it's a 5-card pack. Maybe we get something else in the pack that is of value. Let's see. As always, I need to double check because I'm always so worried about my camera cutting out. I'm actually gonna feel like my posture is pretty terrible. So let's compensate for that and lower the camera a little bit. All right, here we go. So, best of my team super pack numero uno. Let's see if we can get a ruby or something out of one of these. I don't expect to get a shake. All right, so we're going to get a sapphire in the first one along with a gold. We get PJ Tucker, and I don't have Amen Thompson, so I will take Amen Thompson. I don't think I have Amen. I think I have Asar Thompson, his brother. So I'll take that, I guess. Second best of my team super pack. Can we get a shake out of one of these, actually? That would be kind of cool. No shake in this one, but we do get a ruby. And is that an Amethyst Snowman? Okay, we get an Amethyst Ornament Ball. We get the Heat Ornament Ball, which is actually kind of cool. We get Dikembe Mutombo, who we already have, unfortunately. Is my other Dikembe also unsellable? Yes, I think they are both. So we're just going to quick sell this one for 700 MT. All right, final super pack. Come on, 2K, give us a shake. Give us a shake. We do get a shake. Okay, that's kind of nice. And we get a ruby. I feel like that means this is going to be an amethyst. Oh, it's a diamond. Okay, I'll take a free diamond. Thank you, 2K. I will take that. What's the ruby going to be? The ruby's a Tyrese Halliburton, which is honestly not bad because, I mean, And actually, it doesn't matter. There are no Diamond Series 1 cards, so none of this matters. All right, here we go. Hopefully we get a card that we don't have, that we can potentially even use in salary cap. Let's see. Eastern Conference, 96 mid-range. I'm assuming this is going to be a point guard then. All right, well, that's not a card I'll be using in a salary cap. For a second, I was like, is there a Diamond Jalen Brunson? Nope. But you know, it's a Knicks card. I can never be mad. I'm not going to use that Nate Robinson card, but for free, I'll never be upset about a Knicks card for free. Especially if it's one that I don't have. All right, 92 plus overall Winter Festival player. Let's take a quick look at the players in this collection because I don't really recall looking at them because a lot of them are pretty uninteresting. I was hopeful that this was Bojan Bogdanovic, New York Knicks legend Bojan Bogdanovic. Unfortunately, it's not. I guess if you had to ask me the cards that I am the most interested in, first of all, I expect to get Bobby Simmons for sure, who's the worst of all these cards. He does have 2 Hall of Famers, but don't want this card at all. 84 speed, holy, we're gonna definitely get him, man. We're definitely gonna get him. I'd be cool with the Tobias Harris. Ricky Davis would not be bad. If I get a pink diamond shake, I've heard good things about this Calvin Nat card. Tim Thomas is a card I loved using in my team last year, but a lot of people are talking down on him this year. Maybe he's just not as good. I don't know. His stats look totally fine, but maybe he's just not elite for a pink diamond. I don't know. I mean, look, the odds of us getting a card out of this set that's going to be useful are pretty low. Can Bobby Jones shoot threes? Okay, he cannot shoot threes, which is really unfortunate, but I always love Bobby Jones cards because this card's going to be an absolute monster on defense, and I just love having wings that can defend. It's just a shame that he can't shoot the ball at all. A 53-pointer is unusable, but you know, it is what it is. And then I doubt we're going to get a Galaxy shake, but I don't really like any of these Galaxy Opals. Sean Marion would be nice. Patrick Ewing, just because he's a New York Knicks legend and icon. Yeah, all right, let's get into it, man. Let's see what we get. Festival Deluxe pack. I expect a diamond. I expect that Simmons fellow. Let's see what we get. Yep, we get a diamond. All right. I guess it's kind of Tobias Harris or bust, right? Let's see who we get. Western Conference, 88 midi. Who is this? I think that's Bobby Simmons. Did we nail it? Man, are we good at this or what, man? It was so obvious we were going to get this trash can. Whatever, man. It is what it is. I'm not surprised at all in the least. Bobby Simmons is going to be joining Nate Robinson, not even on the bench. He's not even going to be sitting in the locker room. He's going to be sitting on the back of the team bus for every single game. I want nothing to do with that card. All right. Salary cap lineup. Let's quickly make the changes. I want to show you guys what I'm thinking of rocking with. So first and foremost, I'm going to be benching Anthony Davis. I think as I mentioned in the previous episode, I want to bench him for Alex Sarr because he is currently only at 800 salary, which is a crazy good steal. Now, I want to make some more improvements because benching Anthony Davis for Alex Sarr gives us 2,100 salary to mess around with. Puts us 2,100 below the cap. So I can add another diamond, which I think I need to do. I want to have more firepower here. And while I like Sharif Abdur-Rahim, the reason why I moved him to my small forward and put Jaime, who's 3 inches shorter than Abdur-Rahim, at the power forward is because the play that I run with my Miami Heat playbook requires a power forward that can shoot the ball well. And even though I have all these great badges on Sharif Abdur-Rahim, I just can't green his jumper consistently. Now, maybe Sharif will find a place off the bench for me in the future, especially when I mess around with some of these other diamonds that I have on my team now, like PJ Brown and Julius Randle. If I want to make room for one of them, I might have to bring in Sharif Abdur-Rahim in place of James Posey or his replacement. I'll be showing you guys in this video, both of whom were at 1,200 salary because Sharif is still at 800 salary. And as you guys know, in this game mode, sometimes you'll build a lineup and you'll be 100 or 200 salary over the limit. That's where having these Ruby cards that are only at 800 salary are going to be, very valuable to you. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead. We're going to bench Sharif Abdur-Rahim. We're going to replace him with another power forward who's going to play small forward for us. And we'll see how long this card is going to be viable for us, if he's going to be viable at all, because he is only 6'4". But man, this guy plays with a lot of heart, pun fully intended. And that is Josh Hart, 6'4", small forward, but he's going to come with 8 Hall of Fame badges, including Hall of Fame, On-Ball Menace, and Deadeye. This card's going to be a lot of fun to rock with. I'm really excited to play Salary Cap with Josh Hart, and I'm hoping that playing with one of my favorite players will give me a little bit more life when I play Salary Cap, because those of you guys that have been in my streams or have watched my gameplay videos of me playing Salary Cap have probably heard me complain a lot. I want to also bench Toumani Camara. I like Toumani Camara. He's been a really fun point of attack defender for me, but I want to throw in another point of attack defender. And I want to throw in a player who's going to have some size as well. Not that Toumani Camara is short. I believe he's 6'7", but we're going to throw in a card that I can basically use as a taller wing defender. He's gonna technically be my small forward, while Josh Hart is my small forward that's gonna masquerade as a shooting guard, and that is Andrew Wiggins, another card with 25 total badges, 6 Hall of Famers. He's gonna be an absolute monster for us. He's gonna be an elite finisher. He's gonna be hopefully a good knockdown 3-point shooter for us. He'll have a 91 3-pointer with the Eric Spoelstra coach boost, 90 perimeter, 82 interior, along with 92 speed. This card is going to be an athletic demon for us. But if we're going to run these cards, we're not going to be able to sustain D'Angelo Russell as our starting point guard. So we're going to have to bring in, let me just see, hold on, is Nate Robinson? Yeah, okay, he's 2,000. We're never going to bring in Nate Robinson, though. We are going to bring in a point guard card who is going to hopefully not give us too much of a drop-off from D'Lo, and he's going to give us more defensively than D'Lo, along with 8 more total badges. And that is Mario Chalmers, who comes in at a salary of $1,200. Now, looking at our bench, we always have to take a look at these gold cards when you're building our lineup, because every once in a while, whenever the salaries change, we see these cards, these gold cards that we had in our lineups who were at 200 salary as our 11th, 12th, and 13th men go up to 300. And again, every bit of salary counts. Desanya Diop is up to 300, so we're going to bench him for whatever gold center we find that has 200 salary, and in that case, that's going to be Donald Hodge. And then Pat Bev is up to 300 as well. We're going to bench him for Darrell Walker or Darrell Walker. That puts us at 12,800, so we are 700 under the limit. 700 is usually a really good number, and I'll tell you why. Whenever I see that I have a 700 salary difference, that tells me that I can upgrade one of my Sapphires, who's at 500 salary, up to an Amethyst card, who's sitting at 1,200 salary. And so the card that's going to come to mind for me is Cameron Reddish. And that's mostly because I like Robert Covington and I like Cam Reddish. I just feel like Robert Covington gives us a lot as a switchable wing defender who's 6'9". Cam Reddish is tall. He is 6'7", which is great. But I just feel like Robert Covington, you know, he comes with what? He has 9 gold badges. Cameron Reddish has 7 gold badges. So, you know, and I think they both have gold on-ball menace. So we're going to bench Cam Reddish for a card that I think is going to be even more elite defensively. These two players I'm kind of on the fence on for now, and I actually might make another change in a bit. I just want to show you guys the lineup that I had in my brain. We're going to bring in Thabo Sefolosha, who brings us now to the salary cap limit of 13.5. And another player that I might be switching, we'll see. I'm actually very iffy on this change because I'm probably going to keep James Posey. But just for this video, I want to bring in Trevor Ariza. Albert King is also pretty interesting here, but Trevor Ariza has a pretty solid jump shot from what I remember. And so bringing in this lineup, I now have 3 diamonds in Andrew Wiggins, Josh Hart, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. I also have 3 amethyst cards in DeAndre Ayton, who, as we mentioned in the previous salary cap report episode, is down to 1,200 salary, along with 2 other Amis who have dropped down to 1,200 salary in Trevor Ariza and Thabo Sefolosha. Now, the other move that you guys may see me make is benching DeAndre Ayton for my 4th diamond card in PJ Brown. If I do this, I need to... this will be really tough. The only way I can do this and bring PJ Brown here as my starting center would be if I bench Trevor Ariza, I guess, for an emerald. I think I have to bring in an emerald card, right? It has to be an emerald that is not at 500 salary. So that is kind of tough. I might have to do something like this where I put Robert Covington in at the 4 and then bring in a guy like a Tristan Da Silva, who I like, bring him in at the power forward position. So now this is a workable lineup. And then if I want now, I can bring in another Emerald card who's sitting at 300 salary. I could bring in my guy, Deuce McBride. If Keontae George, is it Keontae George? No, it's not Keontae George. Who am I thinking of? Yeah, it is Keontae George. He's also at 300, so this is another card I could bring in. I could bring in George. I could bring in Deuce. I kind of like Deuce McBride, personally speaking. For now, we'll throw in Keontae. Let me just quickly compare the two. I just think Deuce is going to give us a little more juice defensively. He's just going to be kind of undersized. He's only 6'1", which is, you know, it's not great. What about the speed? Deuce is a little bit faster. Yeah, I might bring in Deuce just so I have another player I could bring in on defense. But I think that'll be the lineup for right now. Then we'll see. Another thing we could also do if we wanted to, if I want to bench Thabo Sefolosha and bring in another card that I purchased and I showed you guys in the last video, I could bring in Bilal Coulibaly and throw him in at the shooting guard position. Now this gives us 400 more salary to work with. If I bench Deuce McBride, let's quickly see. I'm sorry, I'm adding on to this video. This gives us 500 more. Now we could bring in a 1,000 salary card if we want, or we could throw in, you know, another Sapphire card here. I could do something like this if I wanted to, where I could do this, and then I could bring in, let's say, I can't bring in a Ruby, right? Oh, I can. So now I can bring in another Ruby card, which that's pretty interesting. So I could bring in, let's see, is there any other card I want to bring in? I could bring in Risa Shea if I want. But I think what I will probably end up doing here, yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this. I'll probably bring back in the aforementioned Toumani Camara. So I'll probably put Toumani Camara, I guess I'll keep him, I'll keep Camara at the 3, doesn't really matter, because Coulibaly is only 195 pounds. Rather have him at the shooting guard. So now I can run a lineup like this, and you guys can immediately see right here why I was gassing up getting these NBA storylines, Ruby and higher cards from the market crash. Because, again, I got Alexander Sarr for 900. I got Bilal Coulibaly for 4,500, but with added badges and a shoe. I got Toumani Camara earlier when the set first dropped. I have Stephon Castle from earlier as well. I think I got him out of one of my free packs. So in order to make this lineup work, where I have 4 diamond cards in my starting lineup, I need to be able to run these 4 low salary NBA storylines cards that are all going to be making massive impacts on my team. I think this is one of the best salary cap lineups that I could have made, and it's probably going to be a really damn good salary cap lineup to throw out there. Maybe we'll try them out in a game or two today, and we'll see how we do. But yeah, anyways, I appreciate you guys. This video should be going live sometime on Monday, December the 30th, but you guys may see me stream. Hopefully I'll be able to stream later on today, and by today I mean yesterday for you guys. So we'll see. Hopefully if I do stream, you guys can tune in then. Hopefully with everyone grinding out this park event, I'll be able to get some easy salary cap games in, because I don't really care that much about that Dark Matter Snowman. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. I know I said I was going to try to make this video a shorter one, and it definitely ended up being anything but that. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me know down below what you guys got out of your MT Festival Deluxe packs. Did you get anything good out of your free super packs? Curious to hear what you guys got down below. Appreciate you guys. Once again, I know I say that like multiple times every video, but it's true. You guys got me to 1,000 subs before 2025. You guys are amazing for that. So thank you. I'll see you guys soon. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.